I'm Dominique, and you're watching Dollar Design.
Hey everybody, it's me Dominique, and I know you guys are like, you're just gonna come back up in December, like months and months later. Well, yeah. But if you guys have been following our Facebook page, then you know that I recently, in July, I made the move from Houston, Texas to Saipan. Never heard of that, huh? It is an island, itty bitty island near Asia, and it's absolutely beautiful here. Love it. It's a great place for family and making new friends and just, being very heavily cultured. So we're very grateful for the move, and it's temporary, but we're enjoying it while we're here. But also, you guys might know that last episode, I believe I announced that I was pregnant. Well, September 27th, I gave birth to a lovely, lovely baby boy named Caleb, and he is a true joy, and he's a lot of work. So between our move here and just enjoying our baby boy, I've had a lot to do. But with the holidays and the New Year's upon us, I wanted to do a craft because I really enjoy New Year's resolutions. Gives you a fresh start, clean slate. At least that's the mentality. And so I figured, hey, I'll do a new craft. So thank you all so much for watching, for being faithful fans, for all of the comments, for all of the congratulations, for all of the love. I read it, I appreciate it, I felt it, and I hope you enjoy today's craft. Alright, so living on Saipan has presented some interesting, we'll call it interesting, challenges in the fact that there are no dollar stores on the island. Moment of silence for the no dollar stores. But there are some ways that you can save, some great places on the island. However, when you see these crafts, I will be working with minimal resources. For example, this is my pencil for today. I know, yeah, no eraser, hope I don't have to erase. But I guess that just inspires me to be even more creative and to work with limited resources, saving you even more money. So today's craft is going to be a New Year's resolution board, and what you need is a foam board, or any board will do. I'm using a foam board. You'll need paint brushes and paint. I'm using Poster and Craft paint. I got it for 99 cents, so there you have it, $1. And a ruler, as well as a pencil, a cup with water, and some napkins. So one supply that I did not mention you need, because it is completely optional, is a computer with Microsoft Word or some type of publisher, some type of word processing software. And you don't need it, but I am using it because it helps me to visualize what I'm doing. Essentially what I did is I took my 10 New Year's resolutions and I narrowed it down to 2 words each resolution, typed it up, and then each row for each resolution I changed the font so it gives it a new look on each resolution. That gives it a bit of creativity, and essentially I'm just going to take that font that was used in Microsoft Word or whatever software you use and try and imitate it as I go down the board. It won't be perfect, it just gives me an idea of what the font should look like. So here you can see how I just took the word processing software and typed up the New Year's resolutions with different font on each line, and basically I'm just going to try and imitate that. Okay, so first step is basically to measure out how each of your resolutions is going to fit on your foam board. This board is 30 inches long, so I'm going to divide that up amongst my 10 resolutions, which I'm going to leave about 1 inch at the top, 1 inch at the bottom of the board, and then I'm going to do each of my resolutions about 2.5 inches tall. So I'm just drawing it out, measuring it out I should say, and then I'm going to draw straight lines of 2.5 inches across the board. Alrighty, and now for the straight lines. The straight lines I'm going to do very lightly because I don't want it to show up. And I can go back and erase it after I've finished painting and all of that jazz. So I'm going to take my pencil and sketch out the letters first. Traced out all of my resolutions. Now I'm going to go through with paintbrush and paint and actually paint it on. You can just make out where I've gone through and traced the fonts. Now I'm just going to paint over it, and whatever is not concealed I will erase later. Okay, so now that I've gone through and traced everything, it's time for the fun part, which is the painting. So I'm just going to take my brushes and my white paint and paint over everything that is traced, minus the lines. To start at the top, I'm going to take my board and pull it to my side so that I'm not leaning over. That could get in the way of the steadiness of my brush if I do it that way. One thing I've already learned about poster paint is that it is very runny, but that's all good. I think it should work out just fine. So I've gone through and I have done everything once, and I'm going to go over it again. One thing I've learned about poster paint is that it's paper thin. It's like water. So I will definitely be going over this again. So I'm going to do that, and I'll pretty much be done. I'll erase the little lines that you can see here and there. And that's it. I'll show you pictures at the end. Thank you all so much for watching. Have a great day.